Hello Capricorn, this is Aquila for your monthly reading for the month of April 2015. So, I hope March wasn't too hard on you Capricorns with the Pluto-Uranus square that happened last month. We're going to try to make this month a little bit better. We're going to start off on the 4th. We have a full moon and a lunar eclipse happening in your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your friends, and your bigger picture, the values, the things that you want for yourself, the things that you want to initiate, the things you want to happen for you. This is nothing new. This is something that's been happening since around September 2014. Whatever was happening around that period, whatever you're initiating around that period, this is just going to be, this lunar eclipse is bringing basically a letting go energy, an aha moment of that situation around September of last year. You're basically going to be letting go of old things, attachment, things that you were probably holding on to. This letting go is definitely going to give you a lot more liberation. Also, you're going to be feeling good. You might be a little sad about letting it go, but you're going to be feeling liberated at the same time. So also have to do with your friendships that you have. So there's going to be a change up in that, friendships or clubs that you're associated with. There's going to be a change in that as well, Capricorn. So that's also a very good thing to take some note in at the beginning of the month. On the 8th, we have Jupiter. Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, is going to be going direct in your 8th house of regeneration. So this is more of a more private house. This is a house dealing with your partner's money, your in-laws, tax debts. It also has to do with sex, death, change, transformation, regeneration. So it's going to be going direct. It's going to be expanding that area. It's going to be expanding that area of your life. So there is going to be some type of money coming in either from the partner that you have. Something is going to be coming in with something of that sort. Expansion. So it's going to be good. Something good. On the 11th, we have Venus, the planet of love and money and pleasure, going into your 6th house of health and service, and the way that you're useful, the way you make yourself useful, your work, your career. So Venus is the planet of pleasure. It's a planet of love. It's the planet of money. So there is going to be either money coming in around that area of your life with your job or your health. Either you're going to be taking better care of yourself. Your health regimes are probably going to change. You're going to be dieting more. You're probably going to be eating better, detoxing your life. Or it could be you're going to be more so indulging in certain things regarding could be you could be overworking as well, doing things because Venus is also a planet of it also gives you a lot of indulgence, and it also likes to please itself. So there is going to be something around work and your health. You're going to be really indulging in those parts of your life. So the first card that I got for you for the month is the comparison card. Now, this is a mental card. It's a logical card. So it's a mind thing. You're thinking carefully about how it is that you can vocalize or basically vocalize issues. It's a self-serving card. It's a self-interest card too, and it's a separation card. So if there's been any kind of selfishness going on in certain areas of your life, this is a card that's basically telling you that maybe, you know, it's a logical card, so it is about thinking differently. Maybe you might want to think differently with certain things, Capricorn, and probably things will go probably a little bit smoother with people around you. So this can be a focus as well. We have on the 11th, we have Mercury, the planet of communication, going to your 5th house of pleasure, fun, your heart, sex, children. So you're going to be communicating more about the things that make you feel good, about the pleasures that you enjoy. Also to more communication with children. You're going to be around children, or you're going to want to communicate with children, or if you have children, you're going to be having more communication with them, talking more with them. So this is going to be good too. The The second card that I got for you, Capricorn, for this month is the Adventure card, which is a very nice card to get. It is a Pentacles card. It is about basically material matters. It's about your finances, but it is also about being prosperous in that department. It is also about growing and moving. If you notice in the card, there's a young child. So there is a focus there with children as well. There is a focus there about that inner youth, maybe that inner you, that young you, that the one that wants to succeed or expand or become more open and broaden and adventure and go into something very new with yourself. It's basically learning new things as well. So that's going to be good. And with this card, I got Pluto going retrograde on the 16th of this month in your first house of self. Pluto is a planet of change and regeneration. Anything it touches, it's going to change. It's going to dig out things from the inside of you outward so that you can have the life that you really want. Pluto is all about transformation, just like your ruling planet, but Pluto goes about it a little bit more different than Saturn does. So that is going to be a focus. You're going to be so you're going to get a little bit of break from Pluto for some months, so that's going to be good. We have on the 18th, we have a new moon in your 4th house of home and the relationship that you have with your parents or guardians. So this new moon means new ideas, fresh insights, you looking at something a different way, a new outlook on things, a new way of initiating things regarding your home life, regarding the relationship with your parents, something of that sort. Maybe there be a new home, moving, a new home, doing things new in the home, doing things new with your parents, there's going to be something new. Something new is going to happen. New ways of thinking with things in that area. We have on the 20th, we have the sun is going to be moving into your 5th house of pleasure. Again, the pleasures of the heart, children, sex, joy, things that make you feel good. The sun is going to be illuminating this part. So now we have Mercury here, planet of communication, and now we have the big bold sun coming into your 5th house. So what does this mean? It's going to be illuminating enjoyment. It's going to be illuminating fun times. You're going to be having fun, either whether it be with children, whether it be with things that you used to do for fun for yourself. You're going to be enjoying yourself around the end of the month as well. So that's really good. Very happy about that for you. And the third card that I got for you for this month is the abundance card. And this has to do with being very business oriented or being very practical about things regarding your finances. It's also about enjoyment, enjoying yourself, but also enjoying yourself to the degree that you know that you have to initiate certain things. So you're basically planning for your success. It's being reliable to you and reliable to things that you have to initiate in your life as well. On the 30th, Capricorn, we have Mercury, the planet of communication, going into your 6th house of self-service and health. So your health is going to be something you're focusing on. Also, too, if you want a new job, if you're looking for a new job or you're trying to, this is going to be a good time because your communication is going to be very well for interviewing. Your communication is going to be very well, even in helping how you're useful to other people. You're going to be very communicative in that. You're going to be also focusing a lot of your communication on your health, on your health regimes, the way you're eating, the way you're dieting, things of that sort. So this is going to be a month of ground shakiness because the lunar eclipse is happening in the 11th house of higher values, of you looking at things long term. You're going to be focusing on that. This is going to be a big change for you. I'm very happy for you, Capricorn, this is happening. So yet again, this is going to be some good energies pushing through since that March energy was not that well. Again, I'm Aquila, and I'll see you guys next month.